Cool. Well, okay, so I guess we'll start at the beginning. Have you guys heard the news? Have you heard the news?
No.
Beyond me? All right, cool. So you guys are news virgins. I like that. I like popping cherry. I like popping cherries.
Creepy.
Yeah, that was pretty creepy. I apologize. Moving on. So the official beta for Xbox One and Xbox One X users is on the 23rd of October, and everyone else, aka us on PC, is October 30th.
Rude.
Yeah, so my initial reaction to that is kind of what we've talked about before, is that this really like isn't a beta in the sense that, in the sense of what a beta usually is. Although I guess the meaning of beta has kind of just evolved into stress test slash a marketing ploy at this point, because yeah, official launch is November 14th, so that's not enough time to fix anything if there's anything wrong, if there's any glaring issues.
Yeah.
Which it gives me hope in a way, because to me that means that the game is very polished and they feel comfortable putting the game out. But yeah, if there are any giant server issues or, systemic bugs, you sort of do worry and wonder if they'd be able to fix them in 2.5 weeks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just wish they would have called it something besides beta.
That's my problem with it. It's a glorified stress test. Oh my god.
Or like a rollout.
It's like a rollout. Like other games have been doing rollouts. Other games do rollouts with their launches anymore because they don't want their servers to crash, like with everyone logging in on the same day.
Mm-hmm.
They could just sell it like that instead of making it this. It's beta. Okay, it's beta. Does that mean my content's gonna get wiped? No, it's not gonna get wiped. Okay, is it really beta?
It's 2.5 weeks before launch. Oh, so it's not really a beta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, are you calling it a beta so they don't get mad that it's a soft rollout and you chose to do the consoles first?
I mean, they're doing Xbox One first, so PS4 and PC are coming at the same time.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they have some sort of agreement with Microsoft. I don't know what it is. Bethesda has been pretty buddy with Microsoft in the past, so it's not that surprising.
But also, like a month away. That's exciting.
Yeah, 3 weeks out, a little less exciting. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that it was going to be, within the next week. So when is it now? So yeah, I was sort of hoping beginning of October, because that even then, like, again, if we're talking about what a beta is supposed to be, that's still not really enough time. But at least it would have been more time than 2 weeks. But oh well, I mean, I think our problems are really just like marketing. If the game's polished and great, then, and we're basically getting to play it 2.5 weeks early, then I can't really complain. It's just us we sort of have to accept at this point we're kind of older gamers now, are just sort of, a little bitter because of the word they're using.
Well, I guess it's because we're older gamers, but it's just the way the industry treats their consumers now. It seems just a little ingenuine in a lot of ways, and it just more and more companies are turning into EA, and I don't want that to happen to them too.
Oh god, no.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. One of the things that sort of worries me is that Red Dead Redemption 2 is launching right in between that. Now, granted, the audience for Fallout 76 and Red Dead Redemption 2 is probably not a lot of crossover, but Red Dead Redemption 2 is probably going to be the biggest launch definitely the biggest launch this year, and probably going to be, the biggest launch since GTA 5. So I worry that them launching so close to that could affect their sales, and affected sales means less people playing the game, and less people playing the game could be in a shittier experience. There's got to be a strategic choice in that, or rather, or more just like a acceptance of, yeah, we're launching around Red Dead. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
It's probably a little bit of that, and it probably doesn't even bother them because they're gonna make enough money off their fans to, get what they want out of it, and then when people are done with Red Dead, they'll come and buy their game anyway. It'll just make it so their launch is a little bit softer, probably.
Yeah, less of a spike, more of kind of a trickle.
Exactly.
I don't know if you guys ever played Shadow of the Tomb Raider, or heard of Shadow of the Tomb, or not Shadow, excuse me. What is it? Maybe it's Rise of the Tomb Raider? Right, let me look this up. If only we were on this computer where we could look up things like this.
I don't know what you're talking about. What is this?
I'm definitely not on a computer right now.
Computer.
There we go. Yeah, Rise of the Tomb Raider. It was one of the Tomb Raider reboots, and it had a kind of terrible launch because it launched on the exact same day as Fallout 4, and so I worry about sort of that happening with Fallout 76 is that they end up trying to compete too hard or
Yeah.
against Red Dead, suffer for it. But I think the audience is going to be loyal enough, like you said, Max. You have the Bethesda fanboys who are going to buy this game no matter what. And then this is kind of, it's a different game. It's a co-op game. Red Dead 2 is mostly going to be single player until their multiplayer is rolled out. And if I remember correctly, Red Dead 2 is not launching with multiplayer support. So, or not,
Is Red Dead even going to have multiplayer? Because Red
yeah,
Dead's
it will.
really known for it. But
Yeah, Red Dead 1 had multiplayer, which was really fun. And then GTA Online, of course. But GTA Online came, I think, 3 months after GTA 5 actually came out. So I believe that's going to be the same case with Red Dead 2 Online, whatever they call it. Yeah.
I think it'll be fine. I think that even if there were crossovers, I mean, people aren't, just because they're playing one game doesn't mean that they're not playing another.
Yeah, sure.
Unless, I mean, they're literally playing the same game for, the whole day and run out of hours of the day. But I think that, most gamers, if they were really excited about both games, would probably go play Fallout 76 with their friends while their friends are online, and then go play Red Dead. I don't know. Wait, is Red Dead a MMO too?
No, it's launching as a single player, and then they'll probably have a Red Dead 2 online. But if memory serves me, GTA Online launched 3 months after GTA 5 came out, so I imagine Red Dead 2 Online is going to launch months later. So yeah, you're absolutely right, Zaya. I play 2 or 3 games at any given time for, in that same way. I play co-op shit with you guys, and then when when I have my own time, then I play single player shit. So
yeah, I think it'll be fine. I do think that it was an accident. Like, I don't think that any company would try to aim for that. But
yeah, you can't just be like, I'm giving up in the 4th quarter because Red Dead's coming out. No,
yeah, it's not going to come out until 2019 now.
Yeah.
Well, that's not going to work with the budget either, because we need to make money to pay our people before first quarter of 2019.
Yeah. Okay, so in this last little bit, take with a grain of salt because I'm going off just like a Reddit subreddit here. But what I found is that the beta won't be up 24/7. It'll be in 4 to 8 hours, 4 to 8 hour increments, which
Ew.
Yeah, which is great if you have nothing to do with your time, but sucks if the time of that is like 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern time. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Because
also,
I'm fucked because I have a day job, and then you guys are fucked because you have. Well, Max, you could play it, but Z, you have a day job and you're on the West Coast, so.
well, Max has class, but they're forcing everyone to log in at the same time.
Yeah, which I guess is a good way to stress your servers, right? If you're sort of bottlenecking when everyone can be on. But if I don't 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. that's just a time I threw out there. I can't imagine it would be that because they have to know that a giant amount of people game at night when they get home from jobs. So I assume it would be at a more reasonable time to game at. But again, say it's 6 to 10 Eastern Standard. You guys are fucked because you're probably still at work. So
yeah,
I hope it's at. I hope if this Reddit article is true, and it looked like it was because they linked to some official tweets from Pete Hines.
You
but
didn't fact check.
I know I didn't have enough time. This shit just dropped. Yeah, I hope that the times are flexible enough to where people who are playing East Coast can play with people who are on the West Coast, and people who have jobs aren't screwed. You know what I mean? Because yeah, that would be really annoying to pre-order a game to get into beta and then you can't play in the beta.
I would hope that if they were to make it that way, that they would make it so only certain times you can play it. Yeah, but that means that this weekend you play it, not necessarily 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock on Friday night, but all of Saturday or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I would hope that's how they do it, because time zones will make that a nightmare for them to just, even if they try to make it fair for everybody, it'll just make it a nightmare.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, oh shit, I didn't do the intro. God damn it.
We'll do it now.
God damn, nope, can't do it now. No, we gotta go through this organically. Organic. 100% organic. That's all the news, really. That's all the news I got. I did want to talk to you guys about something else, although I want to make a separate video for that. But fuck it, I'll just hit the stop recording button and then the start recording button, and now it's like we made 2 videos. Oh my god. So I wanted to ask you guys, although one of my complaints about the newest trailer for Fallout 76 is there still really isn't a lot of gameplay shown. So it's kind of serendipitous that Tiki is not here because we kind of know how he's going to play. He's going to play a medic role. So I was curious what sort of role you guys thought you wanted to play. I know Z, you have probably the most experience with Fallout 4 besides me. Max, I don't know how much you've played, but you probably have some familiarity with the role based with the talent trees and all that shit based on you watching Z. Am I right?
I honestly suck at the skill setup for that, and I just have on a pair of Deathclaw hands. I'm not even joking, and just go and like maul things.
So you're
maul things.
So you're gonna be the melee role. Okay, good to know.
But if there's turrets.
So, as far as I know, there are turrets, but I think they're only turrets that you can build in a base as like defensive stuff. I don't think you can drop turrets like in Payday.
Dang it.
Yeah, I know. Unless what you could do, you could just take your camp and you could just line it up with turrets and then just drop your camp everywhere we go.
I'd also wouldn't mind doing ranged DPS. I like the arrow mechanics in the Skyrim games. So if there is some sort of gun that could give me, a nice stealthy build, that wouldn't be too awful.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Max?
I don't really care. I'll fill a role.
Yeah, you'll fill?
I gravitate towards tankier classes generally, either that or stealth. So, I mean, I'm like either a complete tank badass or a completely stealth. So it depends on what everybody else picks.
You'll fill our hole, whatever hole.
Fill your hole.
Whatever empty hole.
Whatever empty hole's available.
Word. Yeah, and
what are you gonna do?
That's. I was gonna say the same thing. I would fill whatever role. I played Fallout. My first playthrough of Fallout 4, I did like a melee build, not a stealthy build, just like sledgehammer, Grognok Barbarian outfit on, just run through bullet fire. It was a blast. But I do wonder, although this game doesn't, there are PvP optional elements, but it seems it's going to be mostly PvE focused. So that probably would be a lot of fun. Just, having Tiki behind us, shouting at us and healing us as needed. And one of us, Max, or maybe even both of us running in there with fucking sledgehammers and shit. Just like, ah!
And then Saya sitting there singing.
Exactly. Zaya doing whatever it is she does.
Yeah. Sound like a help.
Dropping her camp with turrets.
Being a bard or whatever.
A bard?
A bard, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Isn't that a class in this?
Inspire us with your voice.
Ah.
Oh my. That's some fucking
that is Final Fantasy X, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure that's Catholic Church, but...
That's Final Fantasy X.
No, that's Final Fantasy X.
I'm gonna get the clip. That's Final Fantasy X plus 200 EXP for me. Alright, well that's really all I got.
Cool. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I'm not gonna do an outro. I didn't do an intro. No outro. Fuck that fake ass shit. We're just gonna have some natural, organic conversations without bullshit. Hey, this is Take It Slow here. Okay, take it slow. Signing off.
Well, maybe you could give a genuine intro in the future.
You're right, but I can't do it now because it wouldn't be genuine.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Hey guys, we're no longer going to be talking about what we're going to play in Fallout 76. It's been cool. We still don't know what we're doing. Have a good day.
Good talk.
Good talk. Thanks for.
It was a reverse intro.
Reverse.
Not quite an outro.
Shit.
Take it slow.